Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you watching this video. I am Manoj Sharma from Olive Board and I'm here with the Viewpoint 360 session that we do every Sunday at 9 p.m. Right? Yes, of course I did, Sudarshan. Thank you so much for asking. And please let me know if my audio and video is clear or not. Then we will begin the session so that we can have the class in a smooth and continuous manner. I welcome you all to this answer writing session, wherein we discuss that how can we start an answer, what should be the structure of an answer. We discuss about a question and the model answer in detail, and all those who have written an answer, I evaluate your answers in the live session. Right. So last Sunday I gave you a topic related to obesity in India. Right. Good evening, Unknown, Dipanshi, Rachna. Very good evening to all of you. I hope you guys are doing well and preparing for your exam wholeheartedly, right? Okay. Acha, all those who are new over here, I would like to share my Telegram handle with you. Mannat Educator is my Telegram handle. If you want, you can connect with me. I share whatever class I'm going to take. I share it with the link and all in the Telegram group. Okay. Good evening, Shreya. Now, before I begin, if you want to download this YouTube class PDF, you can do it from the Olive Board app. Just go to the courses section. There's going to be a separate YouTube class PDFs folder. You can download the PDF from here. It's okay, Unknown. First, let me know your name if you can. है ना? Acha, now let's look at the question that I gave you last time. And because there are new students here also, so we're going to briefly discuss the prerequisites of answer writing. Okay? Now, question is that obesity is a growing health concern in India with rates rising across all age groups. Okay, so we are talking about obesity as a challenge. What are the causes of rising childhood obesity? What has the government done in the regard? And how can it be prevented? Right now, okay, Sachin, fine. Now, whenever we do answer writing, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Okay, this is especially for the new students. Good evening, perfectionist. This is especially for the new students. See, first step in answer writing is that you have to read the question very carefully, and along with that, you have to highlight the keywords. Okay, what you have to do? You have to highlight the key words in the question. For example, we have this question here. Let's read the question carefully and highlight the keywords. Keywords means that you have to address to these questions in your answer. Okay, so first statement you can see here, obesity is a growing health concern in India. So you are agreeing that yes, obesity is a growing health concern in India, है ना? And in all age groups. That means you have to talk about in your answer all age groups, whether it's young, whether it's mid age or the adults, or whether it's the old people, old age people. That obesity is growing in all kind of age groups. So you have to mention this in your answer. Okay, this is your keyword. What are causes of childhood obesity? So childhood obesity pe they have focus, so you have to write the causes related to childhood obesity. Then what has the government done in this regard? That means you're going to talk about the government measures or the government schemes, any program, any mission of the government, and how can it be prevented? That means solution. Third is solution or way forward that you have to provide in your answer. Okay, fine. So these are the keywords that you identify. Second step in answer writing is the structure of your answer. Now, the new students who are writing an answer, they do not have a structure in their answer writing. I have checked their answers. है ना? So, structure in the sense that in your answer, there should be a proper introduction of about 3 to 4 lines. Now, in the introduction part, either you can start with some kind of data, either you can start your answer with some kind of definition, whatever they have asked in the question, or you can state some news related to the question, or you can just set a context of the question that is being asked by maybe agreeing or maybe talking about obesity like over here, है ना? Second is your body portion. You have to divide your answer into three parts. Okay, three parts we have to divide. First, introduction, proper 3 to 4 lines. It should be crisp, it should be clear, it should be to the point, and it should basically set a stage for the entire answer. ठीक है, first thing. Then comes your body part, wherein you, whatever keywords you have identified in your question, whatever keyword you have identified in your question, you have to discuss that in detail. ठीक है? Then comes your conclusion part, which should again be around 3 to 4 lines. Always remember that conclusion should be ending on a positive note. It should be a solution oriented. Don't criticize. If you are criticizing, you have to do it in a very diplomatic manner. And your conclusion should be way forward, that you are solution oriented. As an officer, you should be providing solution to whatever problems you have identified. ठीक है? Fine. Also keep in mind, whenever you are writing challenges, whenever challenges are asked in a question, always write way forward also along with that. Way forward means solution to the challenges. Third important part is your content. For content, your static portion that you cover, along with that, current affairs, regularly following that. And current affairs does not mean ki, economy and specific you are studying, but it should be holistic current affairs preparation. Read the newspaper, okay? Because viewpoint and all are very important of the various economists or various other people who write the content page or the viewpoint page. Then comes your speed of answer writing. And typing speed is very important because you have to cover a lot of questions during that period, and you can't leave questions, so you have to work on your speed also. Speed and word limit. Very important again. You don't have to beat around the bush. Word limit should be adhered to. 600 words, 400 words. If you're writing a 10 marker question, then you have to cover the answer in about 400 words. If it's a 15 marker question, then 600 word limit. Okay, so speed is very, very important. So these are some prerequisites in answer writing. Okay. ठीक है? Okay, fine. So these are the prerequisites for answer writing. Now, before I begin, let me evaluate your answers live in the session today. All those who have written an answer, just let me know in the comment section whether the screen is visible or not. I have received around 5-6 answers today. Just let me know in the comment section whether the screen is visible or not. The first answer that I have received is from Nimal. Write down in the comment section and please tell me, is the screen visible to everyone? Then I'll discuss. Vibhuti is saying yes. Chalo, ठीक है. So let's see the answer that Nimal has written. Let me evaluate it for you. Okay, Shreya. So Nimal has started with an introduction that obesity is a growing health concern in India with rates rising across all age groups. है ना? So you are basically agreeing with what is written in the question. Childhood obesity is a rising concern in India. है ना? Mainly in low and middle income population, is account for 11% of the global burden. You need to improve upon the grammar, Nimal. है ना? थोड़ा सा grammar is required. You have added the data over here, which is a good thing. So that is what I was saying, that you can start your answer, your introduction with some kind of data. है ना? It is not merely a medical condition, it is a macroeconomic issue. Reports suggest that obesity erodes around 2% of GDP. So, very good introduction. Your data point is very good, Nimal. Okay? You have started your answer beautifully with proper data and how it is impacting. है ना? So, you have set a stage for this, for your answer. Then you've written causes of rising obesity. Rising obesity, you have written just this small paragraph. In fact, the question properly states that you have to discuss about rising childhood obesity causes. So, you are not addressing the proper point. Okay, and write your answer in points. You have to add more proper stuff under this causes for rising childhood obesity. Okay, यहाँ पे you have to mention childhood obesity because the question is saying rising childhood obesity के causes. So you have written it very briefly. You have to mention little more detailed and also mention that we are talking about childhood obesity. Then you have written government initiatives to tackle. You've written Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakram, Ayushman Bharat, GST rate, FSI's guidelines, Poshan Abhiyan. You have written so many schemes over here. You could have, written less schemes over here, less government initiatives, more points under causes. So you have underwritten the causes wala part and overwritten the government initiatives wala part. ठीक है? Then you've written conclusion. Where are your particular measures? Bishwi, you should have written a way forward. After these government initiatives, these are the government initiatives. Where is your way forward? Your way forward is missing. Your measures, what you can suggest. Conclusion is also too long. You can keep the conclusion short. I hope it is clear. So, what problems? Firstly, fix your grammar a little bit. Okay, introduction wala data point is good, but introduction is good. Causes for rising childhood obesity, less points you have written, write more points and specify you're talking about childhood obesity. Then government initiatives where you've written around how many initiatives? Around 10 initiatives, 9, 10 initiatives. है ना? So you've addressed this part, but you can briefly write about this and you can maybe, reduce it to just 4 or 5. Then you have to also talk about way forward. Your way forward is missing. Okay, where are the solutions? Where are the measures? We have identified 3 keywords in the question. है ना? Conclusion is also long. You can shorten it. Okay. Next we have answer of Priya Kumari. Okay, let's read Priya's answer also. Introduction, obesity is a very serious disease. Now introduction mein, when you're writing introduction, please do not write the heading as introduction. Okay. Priya, I hope you are seeing the class here. Okay. Introduction heading you don't have to write in your answer. Abhi, जैसे I am going to explain it to you in the class, I will be writing the introduction just to show you that you have to segregate your answer. This is in this manner. But when you write an answer, it should be a free flow in a manner, in a free flow manner, and you don't have to write introduction as a heading. Avoid that. Obesity is a very serious disease. It occurs due to uneven eating habits and also eating junk foods which have zero nutritional level. So, like I told you, you can discuss either about, you can add some data just like Nimal has done, or you can start your answer just by explaining the topic. Like, for example, obesity, you have started explaining. So, this is also fine. Foods containing high content of sugar, salt, butter, cheese, it creates obesity in individuals. So you've given reasons for obesity, fine. These eating habits are very much concernable as it causes health problems. Obesity is growing in all age groups and it is rising more in children. Okay, so your introduction is also fine. Okay, it's okay. And now body, again you've written the heading as body. You don't have to do that in your answer. I hope you're watching it over here. Priya, okay? Don't write heading as body. It should be free flow. As obesity is a growing health concern in India, its rate is rising across all age groups. Main reasons of rising childhood obesity. Now see, body portion mein itna lamba, you don't have to mention the, uh, uh, that this proper line. Just write reasons for childhood obesity. Then 3 to 4 points you've written here. ठीक है. Then, uh, so to take control in this regard of rising obesity health issue, government has taken few initiatives. Now avoid writing such long sentences because in the exam you don't get time. You don't get to give more spaces. So if you don't give proper heading, that too in capital letters, try to write your subheadings in capital letters and crisp and small, so that the examiner can understand. Acha, next paragraph has started. Okay, so just simply write that government initiatives regarding childhood obesity or government initiatives to curb obesity है ना. Then eat right for a better life, ठीक है. Initiative to aware people, इसमें भी you can mention subheadings है ना, just like Nimal did in his answer. You can also write headings like that, little bit headings है ना. So it'll be easy for the examiner to read. Then conclusion. Now where is the way forward? Where are the measures? Where is the way forward? Again, your way forward is also missing. You've directly written conclusion here. Conclusion may also you've mentioned heading. Okay? So make sure that you do not do these things in your answer next time. Okay? Then we have Shreya's answer. Let's take a look at Shreya's answer also. Introduction, obesity measured through body mass index refers to excess body fat where a BMI is greater than 30 is considered obese. So again, what do we consider obese? Very good technical definition has been put up by Shreya over here. Achha, Shreya is in class only, hai na? Ha. So good. Then you have added UNICEF's 2025 Child Nutrition Report titled Feeding Profits. So you have mentioned data by citing a report, which is a very good introduction. Okay? India today faces a double burden of malnutrition, undernutrition, micronutrient deficiency. Very, very good. This point is very good. Double burden of malnutrition. Very good, Shreya. Okay? Okay? Then at this rate, nearly 27 million Indians could be obese by 2030. हाँ, very good introduction, Shreya. Excellent introduction. ठीक है? But in your exam, you will not be able to underline. You will not be able to do it in italics. You will not be able to bold your sentences. ठीक है? So it should be in free flow manner. Try to start writing from now only in a free flow manner. You won't get too bold and all. Okay? Then causes of rising childhood obesity. Again, you will not be able to increase or decrease the font size. So try to write the subheadings in capital, caps lock करके write the headings. Okay? Okay, Shreya? Then economic and dietary transition. Now these kind of bullet points also you won't be able to put in. So A, B, small A, B, C you can put it like that. Okay? And A, B, C के बाद also you won't be able to give such this much space. Okay? This for new students so that you know that you won't get to put in 2 3 spaces after each line. You will not be able to write such kind of bullet points or bold the answer and or bold the headings. Causes of rising childhood obesity, very good. So this is the first answer right now which has properly written about rising childhood obesity. Good, Shreya. Economic and dietary transitions, lifestyle changes, unhealthy food, socio cultural behavioral factors, ठीक है. Then you've written about the implications because of this, है ना, the impact. Then government initiatives. हाँ, तो इसी तरह से you have to write very crisp government initiatives. You don't have to give around 10 15 government initiatives. ठीक है. तो इसी तरह से you can give small 4 to 5 points briefly. Then prevention and way forward. Very good. Shreya has written prevention and way forward, which was actually asked in the question. So you have written it. ठीक है. Right, you have written this way forward. Very good. ठीक है. बस don't need to bold and all. ठीक है. And last में you have written conclusion. Very good. A crisp and a clear conclusion. Childhood obesity is not just a health issue but a developmental challenge. Combating it calls for collective effort, policy action, parental awareness, school level reform. So you are basically writing in a solution oriented manner. So your conclusion is also very good. So very good effort, Shreya. ठीक है. Till now this is the best answer, but just make sure that next time whatever things I've told you, है ना, you just make sure that you do not make these mistakes. Otherwise, very good effort. Okay. Then we have next. We have a few more answers over here. Okay. Acha, whoever writes the answers, make sure that you present your PDFs. ठीक है, it's better to present your PDFs rather than writing over here. It's easier for me to also evaluate. ठीक है. And यहाँ पे I have, I think, Suveta's and Spurthi's answer है ना. It is not mentioned over here Spurthi's or which is Spurthi's, which is Suveta. So just I will just evaluate and you can maybe check it out. ठीक है. India has 1.4 billion people comprising 18% of world's population. More than 60% population will be in the range of this, but there are growing health concerns regarding non-communicable diseases. Obesity is technically defined as this. ठीक है. Major causes, then steps taken by government, preventive methods, and ठीक है. Your answer also looks good. Whoever this answer is, ठीक है. Right. तो introduction वाले portion में you could have written about this obesity वाला before this paragraph. ठीक है. Otherwise, rest all is fine. Just take a look at the answer which I'm going to show you. And next person has written the answer in a extra free flow manner. And there is no difference, no heading, no subheading in this answer. And it is just written like an essay. है ना. So try to write caps lock in headings. Try to leave है ना line है ना, and try to keep your introduction crisp. And even your body portion, I don't see anything written over here. So you've written it like an essay. There's a difference between essay and there is a difference between uh, essay and descriptive answer writing. Okay, let's take a look at the model answer that I have for you. Okay, and then you guys can accordingly check and do some updations in your answer. Okay. So how can you start your answer? First comes your introduction part, like I told you. So you can add according to UNICEF's 2025 report, just like I think Shreya has mentioned about this 2025 report. है ना? For the first time, the prevalence of obesity among children and adolescents has overtaken the proportion of underweight, highlighting a major shift in global child nutrition trends. So you have basically highlighted a report. You can start with highlighting a report or any kind of recent news. है ना? Globally, 1 in 20 children under the age of 5% and 1 in 5 children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 years, 20%, is living with overweight. Low and middle income countries are experiencing the steepest rise in overweight. Okay? Then comes your body portion. Firstly, rising rates of overweight and obesity in India from NFHS 3. to NFHS 5. See, whenever you write an answer, you can add some data points from the report if you remember that report. This is very important. Okay, you can write down that such kind of data. Why have I added this? So that you can check this out, so that you can remember this, learn it, and then utilize in your answers. Okay, children under 5 years, 1.5 to 3.4%. You can see this increase. In adolescents, girls may you can see 2.4 to 5.4% obesity. Boys may 1.7 to 6.6% obesity has increased. In adults, 12.6 to 24%. Adult women. In adult men, 9.3 to 22.9%. है ना? So you can write this. Then causes of rising childhood obesity. है ना? They have asked you the reasons for, or you can say causes, you can say. ठीक है? Causes of rising childhood obesity. Firstly, shift to unhealthy diets. Ultra processed foods, high in sugar, salt, unhealthy fats, additives, uh, dominate children's diets and are aggressively marketed, influencing children's diets. So, firstly, they have shifted to unhealthy diets. They have started eating processed foods because that are easily available. है ना? Secondly, there are some economic factors also. These ultra processed foods, they are often cheaper than the nutritious fresh foods, है ना? Because of which it becomes very affordable. Because of the price disparity. Now, why is that price disparity? Due to agricultural subsidies for key ingredients like corn, soy, wheat, है ना? Preservatives, है ना? Then, third is processed foods in school programs. According to 2024 Global Survey of School Meal Programs, so such kind of surveys you can mention. 1 in 4 school meal programs globally serves processed meat. Many offer sweets, deep fried foods. Ab school mein hi they are providing you with processed food, so that habit starts developing, right? Then increased physical inactivity. People are suffering from this problem of sedentary lifestyle because of rising use of mobile phones. Also, people do not go out to play, rather than they are so into their mobile phones, so there is no physical activity also. Genetic variants and disorders. Obesity is multifactorial disease influenced by genetic variants. So because of genetics also, what happens is you can be obese. Then weak policies. Only 7% have mandatory front of pack nutrition labeling, and only 8% have food subsidies for healthy foods. So these are some causes of rising childhood in obesity. Then you can talk about the impact. What is the impact? Firstly, double burden of malnutrition. So there are overweight children also, there are underweight children also. So we have this problem of double malnutrition. See, malnutrition, what is malnutrition? Malnutrition doesn't mean less of nutrients. It can be excess of some nutrients also. It is just that adequate amount of nutrition is not there. It can be more or it can be less. Okay? Then second, higher risk of non-communicable diseases. Children and adolescents with overweight and obesity, they are at greater risk of developing non-communicable diseases like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, है ना? Disorders. Then national economic costs, childhood obesity, rise healthcare costs, reduced workforce productivity also. है ना? So it leads to reduction in GDP also. Global obesity costs projected surpassing 4 trillion US dollars by 2035. ठीक है? Then mental health challenges. Overweight and obesity are associated with low self-esteem, anxiety, depression among children and adolescents is again a major problem. Then you can talk about the government initiatives. For example, we have Poshan Abhiyan to improve nutritional outcomes for children, adolescent girls, mothers, and we have Eat Right India movement, which ensures safe, healthy, sustainable food via consumer awareness, supply side programs, school interventions. Then Aaj se thoda kam campaign. मतलब there's a nationwide campaign encouraging gradual reduction of fat, sugar, salt intake. Then Ruko repurpose used cooking oil initiative collects used cooking oil to safely repurpose it for biodiesel or soap, so that you do not use it in the food chain. ठीक है? Right? Then what are the ways to prevent obesity? What are some measures or what are some ways? है ना? Way forward, like I told you that you have to mention it in the answer, है ना? So, firstly, promote nutritious foods. Improve the availability and affordability of nutritious foods through social transfers, food, cash vouchers, so that people can have more of nutritious foods. Protect breastfeeding. Implement the International Code of Marketing of breast milk substitutes, including restrictions on digital marketing. Then you can provide some legal measures, enforce rules on marketing, labeling, taxation of unhealthy ultra processed foods. Example, 40% GST on sweetened carbonated drinks. So put GST, high GST rates on processed food. Promote physical activity, encourage active lifestyles. है ना? There should be programs like we have Fit India movement, Khelo India movement. है ना? Focus on public awareness, make the people aware, educate families and communities. ठीक है? About healthy eating, risks of junk food, physical activity. Okay, these are the ways to prevent obesity. At last, you can give a sound conclusion that tackling childhood obesity requires holistic, multi-sectoral action aligned with SDG targets, combining legal measures, access to nutritious food, public awareness, physical activity to ensure healthier, stronger, and empowered children. So, you have to basically end the answer in a positive note, in a solution oriented manner. Okay? So this is how you have to go through your answer. Now for next session at Sunday 9 p.m. I'm going to share again a question with all of you. Okay? Write a question and there's a Google form link that you will get in the comment section. Please post your answer over there. It's better if you write an answer in a Word file or a PDF file so that I can read it easily. It is convenient also, right? Okay, that is going to be better. Okay, so question for you for next time. Niti Aayog has released the report Roadmap on AI for Inclusive Societal Development, outlining a strategic plan to use artificial intelligence for empowering India's vast informal sector workforce. What are its key recommendations and how can technology play a role in transforming the informal workforce? You have to write this answer in about 400 words. Okay? You can share your answer with me. Keep the things in mind. Keep whatever I have told you in mind, and you'll be able to write a good answer. Okay, share your answer with me. You can also connect with me on Telegram. If you are not able to post it over there, then you can connect with me on Telegram. Just type Mannat Educator. You will have access to the group. Okay, I hope this is clear. If there's any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Otherwise, we'll end the session over here. Fine. Before we end, if you want to join this descriptive batch, just like we did today, we're going to discuss a lot of questions. Take in your classes also. 100 most important topics will be covered. You can take up 40 live sessions, 80 plus foundation classes, ESI and FM notes, full mock tests. These will be available to you, and you can enroll if you want. Okay? And you can also enroll in this phase 2 crash course if you want, wherein you'll get live classes, descriptive practice sessions, books, magazines, everything. So if you want, you can enroll. Okay? Fine. So that is all from my side. If you have any doubt, you can ask right now or in the Telegram group as well. Okay? If there's any doubt, ask me in the comment section right now. How will the phase 2 exam be happening? Yes, Shalom, you can screenshot the question. Sharma ji ka ladka, please mind your own business, and it's better you do not come in my class from next time because you spam a lot and you disturb a lot. ठीक है? You disturb a lot, and it's better that you stay out of the class. Okay? Shalom, I'll just show you the question. Sudarshan, just connect with me on Telegram and I will text you over there. Okay? Okay, Sudarshan? No, there's obviously a break also, है ना? There is a break. Sudarshan, there is a break between your class. You have 3 papers and you will have break in between, obviously. ठीक है? For ESI, you get separately time. You get separate time for your finance and management. You get separate time for your English descriptive. ठीक है? ठीक है? चलो ठीक है. Okay, then let's end the session here. शर्मी जी का लड़का एक तो you do not give your name, है ना? And then you keep blabbering in the class. It is not your number. You mind your own business, and I request you to not attend the class. It is not that deliberately I show the numbers, है ना? I had hidden it, but in the live class, it just got displayed. Okay, so it is not that I deliberately want to expose anybody's private information or what, and that is why I've requested that it's better that you guys share your answer in a PDF or Word file format. Okay, that is going to be better if you guys share it that way, so this problem won't happen. I did try to cover that up. I did not even, I had scrolled it down, but in the live class while doing it, it was displayed for about 2 3 seconds. Okay, so it is not that I'm doing it deliberately. And please mind your tone and see who you are talking to and how you're talking. Fine. Okay, whatever your name is, please, I really don't want to know your name also, but kindly mind your own business, and until and unless it is directly related to you, you do not need to comment. Thank you and have a good night. I hope uh, you understand. Okay, fine. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good night, and I will see you all in my next one. All the best. Keep studying. If there's any doubt, you can always connect.